Hello guys, saseni muko aje? Nimewa miss, mama mewa miss sana. I hope umetumiss pia. Karibuni sana. Sasa hii video tutaweka wapi? We have three
Haniva ama tutaweka.
Tuko na 3 channels. Sasa hata
Haniva.
Yeah, tutaweka kwa Haniva.
Yes.
Haniva, that is our channel where we share stories of God's faithfulness in our lives, and these are true stories. We are back again. We have reunited with mom, and I am so happy. Na leo tunaongelea kitu muhimu sana, which is called transition, and it is transition like to another foreign country. Yes. So right now we are both in California. Mom came here 2 years ago, right? And me, I came about 2 months ago. 2 months.
Yes, 2 months ago.
Yes, 2 months ago. And well, you know, when you go to a new place, it's a new environment, and so kuna vitu utapata hapo zenye you expected ama you didn't expect ama it was just a new experience. So we want to talk about transitioning into a new country, and how was it for you? Sasa mama tatuanzia ili alikuja hapa 2 years ago. How and this is generally alifeel aje, you know, when tukiongea kuhusu culture ya huku, tukiongea kuhusu food ya huku, tukiongea kuhusu nini, watu wa huku, dressing, and you know, transition ilikuwa aje?
Yes. Okay, guys, how are you? I greet you. I'm driving. So I will concentrate on the road.
That's okay.
As I am talking.
Yeah.
So guys, let me just say, before I even talk about transition, there is something amazing that happened. Me and my daughter were, you know, we had not planned. We did not even plan to come to the US, you know, like a month before we came. And it just happened that doors got opened, and within a month nikapokea, you know, hii barua inasema I have to travel within the next 3 weeks. And something amazing that happened is we were given our visas at the same time. Like the same day.
Yes.
And at the same time.
Yes, guys, we went to the visa, to the embassy at the same time. Ulikuwa nyuma yangu, si ndio?
Yes.
Wali nyumba hii?
Mimi hata nilikuwa nimeenda before. My day was even
a different
before.
day. Yes.
It was a different day. But then I did not make it that different day because there is something I had not done.
Yes.
So I went back and stayed 3 days. And the day now I was given to go, my daughter was also going the same day.
Yeah.
Sema kuogopa.
So when that time tukikuja, when we were planning to come, mom was coming for her studies.
Yes.
She's a student, she's doing her PhD. Me, I was just coming to visit. Usalimiana tu.
Yes.
And so tulienda interview same day. Alikuwa nyuma yangu. Believe you me. Unajua sasa ukienda kule kwa embassy, si kuna different booths, yeah? Ni kama tu ukienda bank, vile unaenda kwa teller 1, teller 2. Huyu akikuwa huyu, I mean, mwenye ako mbele yako akitoka unaenda after yeye. So mom was behind me. So ikawa mwenye alikuwa mbele yangu kwa hiyo tutaita aje sasa? Kwa hiyo booth, kwa hiyo line. Nikaenda na nika booth tu, ni kama tu kwa bank.
Yes.
Alafu ikakuwa pia at the same time sasa kwenye mama alienda huyo mtu akatoka, so akaenda. So we were interviewed on the same day and at the same time.
Like my daughter was there, and I was on this other one at the same time. And the fear was, of course, you know, mother and daughter.
Yeah.
And she was going to visit.
Yeah.
I was coming to study.
Yeah.
And I was fearing like these guys will see. Maybe we have a plan or something, and we did not even have a plan.
Yeah.
It was just doors opened.
Yeah.
You know, doors just opened for her and me.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to say it was an amazing thing that I cannot fail to talk about, how we saw God and how we know that it was the plan of God for us to come at that particular time.
Yeah.
So coming over, of course, I came fast before her, and it was a good travel. I came and I arrived safely. It was prepared, and I knew where I am going. I was going to school. I knew where I would be staying. So it was all planned, and it was very good.
Yeah.
So the transition from my country to this country, because I knew God was in it, I said already God knows what is ahead, and it was at the right time, because there were many times I had tried to come and things did not work out for me.
That's true.
And that is the time I wanted to come. By the way, this time round when God opened the door, I did not want to come to study.
Yeah.
But God opened the door. So that really spoke to me, and I knew that it was God's plan for me to come.
Yeah.
So transition happened. The first week I was very busy, orientation of school and making sure everything was good. But the first thing that really surprised, or can I say like a transition, or what do I say now? Like when you go to a new place, there is what you think in your head. I thought I am going to meet people here walking the way people walk in my country.
Yeah.
But I never met people walking to work. I never met people walking to work. And when I arrived, because I did not have any mode of transport, I was walking to school. So that was well, it wasn't funny though for me, because I was walking in my country and I came to continue walking, but with the thing and the perception and how people say, that was a total shock on me to see myself walking in this country.
And okay, so while she's saying she was walking, it is not at hapa too. It is a distance. Like just going to the shop, just going to get milk or to buy bread, you need a car, honestly. Silio,
yes,
you need a car
because the shops are very far away from where residential homes are.
Yeah.
So it will take you like maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30 to 45 minutes walking to go to the closest shop.
Yeah.
And so from my school, I was walking for 1 hour going to school, and it was very tiresome.
Yeah.
And you can imagine you are walking and you are alone. Hakuna mtu kwa barabara anatembea.
People don't walk here.
Unatembea peke yako.
And that's why almost everybody here has a car. And you will find even young teenagers as young as 16. Sindio?
Driving, yes.
Driving,
that
like
is the age.
That is the yes.
By the law.
Yeah, because just for them moving around, you just need a car here. You definitely need a car.
So that was a funny transition for me.
Yeah.
It took me time.
Yeah.
And because I didn't even have anything like work, I didn't have even money. I didn't have a phone.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to call Uber.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have money.
Yeah.
So I just walked.
Yeah.
So my first 2 months were like terrible. I even was missing my country, because I was saying if it is in my country, I would get a motorbike, like, or I would get a public
or a matatu
mean transport. I pay and I go, and I was wondering what is the first people talk about in this country.
Yeah.
But anyway, after some time I got used to it, and I knew things are very tough here, not the way people think.
Yeah.
So I got my job after 2 months.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after I got a job, I had to really plan myself well.
Yeah.
So that was one thing.
And talking of transport, like taking Uber is quite expensive.
Yes.
Especially, like from us coming from Kenya. Kwanza, when you come here, every time you are told your money is mentioned, you will always try and calculate in Kenya shillings. Ni too automatic. So you're like, hiyo si ni pesa mingi sana, ama things like that. That is like how your mind operates.
Yeah.
But just like Uber, like it's hard to sustain Uber every other day.
Yeah.
Because unapata maybe what you spend on Uber in a day is most probably what you are going to be paid. If you have a job, that's what you are going to earn in that day. So you are like, why should I order an Uber? And when I go to work, yote itaenda kwa Uber. It's like unafanyia kazi, Uber. Sindio? Yeah. And something else?
Something else is when I went to the shops. Just as you have said, to the mall. There was nothing I could buy because of those calculations.
Oh yeah.
I never bought anything because I'm wondering, how can I buy chewing gum at 100 shillings, Kenyan shillings? How? Chewing gum? No, the one we buy at 20 shillings.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a very hard transition. I didn't buy. I took a lot of time before I decided now I can buy something.
Yeah.
I can buy something. And of course I was introduced to a shop where you buy everything at cheaper. So that is where I got most of my products. And those products, they are good. Yeah, so that is how I survived my first about 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was survival.
It was survival. It
Yeah.
was survival, yes.
Something else on transition?
Something else on transit is to calculate the money.
Okay, yeah.
You get the money, you don't know which one is half this, you don't know which one is what, you don't know the coins. So I used to go to the malls with a number of coins.
Oh yeah.
And then I just give them because I don't know how to
count the
calculate.
coins.
And it took me a long time to understand, and especially coins.
Yeah, to know how much is one dime.
Yes.
How much, like one dime, and then counting is hectic. They have 1 cent coin, they have 5 cent coin, they have a $quarter coin, that's like 25 cents.
Yes.
They have
$1. Yes.
They have half a dollar.
Half a dollar, yes.
Half a dollar, yeah.
Yes.
They have some
That's
coin.
only the half a dollar was easy for me to count because there are only 2 coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now after staying, after staying and learning, I was told there is a bus. There is a bus that you call like at 6 a.m. in the morning for the following day.
Yeah.
If you want to go to school, I was actually calling that bus, and the bus was coming for me, just for me. Like that bus, it's only one person, takes me to my destination, goes to pick another person. So a whole bus of like 20 people, I was the only one in that bus.
But now you have to book it a day early.
Yes.
Like
So
it's
that
not
was-
like the way you can go to the stage and you just find a matatu there.
Yeah.
You have to book here
a day earlier.
a day earlier.
And it's not even there like
Yeah.
whatever time you want.
Yeah.
So they may tell you if you want to go maybe somewhere you want to be picked at 8, they will tell you no, we have 7:30. So you
Yeah.
have to decide whether you are going to go early
Yeah.
or you are going to go late.
Yeah.
So that transition I didn't like it, by the way.
Yeah.
I had even said I would rather be in my country. My country things are just easy. Unatokea tu kwa barabara, gari
Unapata,
hiyo,
yeah.
unalipa hapo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was hard.
Yeah. Though there are also the buses that you don't necessarily have to book, but you have to be at the stage at a certain time. You have to, they have an app, and you have to look at the app, this bus, what time it will be, at a certain point, and then you go there, if you want to take the bus. And they are strict with time. If the bus says they will be there at 7:30, you better be there at 7:30. If you come there at 7:40, utapata bus ilienda, it won't wait for you. It won't wait for you. They are very strict with time because they are also going to pick other people who are waiting for that bus at specific times. So here structures work.
Yes.
There are systems, and those systems work. They work kabisa. Was there anything that
Then
was
when
hard?
you are paying the money,
Yeah.
it has to be, you cannot give them $20.
Yeah.
You will have to give them the exact
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, some places tell you,
Is this where I need to go?
Yeah, some places ask you to give, exact change. They don't have change, for $20 and all that. And then maybe you're going to buy something and the price is maybe $5.83. It's $5.83. So you have to look for $5 first and then look for 83 cents in coins, so that you can pay for whatever that you're paying for.
Yeah, but that was the bus.
Oh, that's
Because
the bus.
The bus is $1.
Yeah.
So you cannot go with the $10.
Yeah, but
So-
I've also seen some shops, like when we were in Virginia,
Yes.
they said
Oh,
some
really?
some shops, they say like come with exact change.
Oh my God, ma'am.
No, you can't
Okay,
park
you
here.
cannot park there.
Yeah.
Let me park here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So anything else? I think for
Ma'am,
me,
you can talk now.
oh,
because
it's
I have talked.
I don't have much to add from what Mom
was
has
your
said.
transition like when you came
Transition
2 months ago?
First of all, it's just getting used to the roads, because
Yes.
the roads here, it is keep right,
Yes.
but in Kenya it is keep left. So it was weird. And then passenger seat, like, okay, now because the person in Kenya, the driver is on the right, but
Yes.
here the driver is on the left. So that was it's still very confusing even right now. Like when we are driving around,
Yes.
like you almost feel like apana tunaenda hivi, and then you're like, oh, it is keep right. Yeah, you
Yes.
always keep forgetting. So that one I think will take some time to get used to. What else? What was that
Yeah,
transition
and
for you?
I really suffered on that one. But I have never made a mistake like
Yeah.
driving on the left.
Yeah.
In my mind, I had to figure out always I have
Yeah.
to be on the right.
Yeah.
Although I'm driving on the left.
Yeah.
When we go to the streets,
Yeah.
I know that I should always drive on the right. So
Yeah.
that one, I figured it out in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
okay.
of course now, because of using the left hand, because you use left hand to put signals
Yes.
on. So when I started driving, I was used to, the brakes
Yeah.
in the Kenyan vehicles are on your right.
Yeah.
So every time I want to what was I
The
doing?
brakes are on
What-
the right.
Is it the brakes?
No,
There is something. There is something that was situated somewhere. The vehicle that I was driving in Kenya. So every time I found this hand is always looking out for something.
Yeah.
Signals in Kenya, you don't.
Signals
use your
are
left.
on the-
Do you
yeah,
use?
you
Yes.
use- no,
You don't use your left.
You use them.
the left.
Oh
For
no.
signals,
No, it
you
goes.
use the right.
You use the right one.
You use the right. So here
Yeah.
you use the left. So
Yeah.
every time you have even forgotten, you are looking for it here, you cannot
Yeah.
find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I got used to it.
Yeah, so first of all, let me apologize because I know the video might be looking very ashy. It is at night right now. It is 2 minutes to 7 p.m. and it's actually dark outside. So that is why you might not see us very well. So we are sorry for that.
Let me ask now a question.
Yeah.
When we come to this, friendship, like, because here you will not find a real friend, like a friend where a friend who you can go out with.
Yeah.
Okay. How did that work out for you?
First of all, people here don't have time. People are so busy. People are so busy. If you meet with someone, you're meeting for 1 hour. 1 hour ikiisha, everybody is going their own way. So it's very different from what we are used to. When you say here, like you can't even just visit somebody like that. You have to tell them before. Like the way how you can pop in someone, hey, sasa uko aje? And you can even spend the whole day with them here. Hey. You have because these people are planners. Okay, now in terms of friendships, I would say, I don't know. Okay, because people don't have time, they are very busy, and also hakuna opportunities mingi za ku meet. There are no opportunities to socialize, so unaweza jipata you've stayed here for a whole year and you've not even managed to make friends because those opportunities are not there. Not unless you knew people from before, or not unless maybe you are a student, then you're able to like meet a couple of people in school. But if you're not a student, and I don't know, it's very hard to like make friends here and meet with people. But I think friendships here are somehow very rigid. Ziko dasema aje.
Aziko, people are busy.
People are busy.
People are busy here.
Yeah.
Even if somebody tells you, let's go for a cup of tea, which is very rare.
Yeah.
It's just a cup of tea and that's all. Then you just go.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the point is we are trying to say, I think the culture here is very individualistic.
Yes, exactly.
People are me and my family and myself. It is not the community. It is not the village as opposed to what we are used to. We are used to that community life, but here it's very individualistic, and it is very evident, you know, when somebody invites you to go for coffee, just make sure you hear the words, I will pay for you, because you will go for coffee and the bill will come and you will be told, you know, pay for your own drink or your own food. So please, before you go out here, especially when you're here, hear the words. The magic words are, I'm the one paying. If they're not the one, if they don't say that, please make sure you carry your money, because you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want to be embarrassed. And that is their culture, and we don't fault them. That is how their culture is. That's how they, you know, that's how they are.
And then, the other thing is how, when, for example, somebody give you a lift. You see, the way you have one family and maybe you are going somewhere, the way people just give lifts and they don't expect you to pay. No lift. Here, no lift. If you want a lift here, you have to ask for a Uber.
Yeah, you ask for a
Uber and pay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, unless it is somebody who knows you, who is lifting you up without paying, then they will.
Who is lifting you up?
Yeah. Who is offering a lift?
Who is offering a lift?
A lift. Otherwise, if it is maybe something like you are working and you need to go somewhere, then you need to pay for, you know, for gas.
Oh yeah, you have to
need
pay.
to pay for gas.
Yeah. Yes, guys. Yes, transitions. There are so many things, we can't even exhaust everything on one video. Sindio, like kuna so many things that we can talk about, you know, like moving here, so many things. But anyway, that's what we will say for this video. Definitely we will and this was just a random video as we were driving home, so hatujafikiria sana. But you know, we promise that we will when we get another opportunity, we will share. When we remember other, you know, situations where we experienced, you know, some kind of transition, we will definitely tell you.
But one thing that has stood out is that in all these things that we are talking about, God has been faithful in everything of them, anything that has happened. You know, it is just God. You know, the way the Bible says that God has got good plans for you. So sometimes he can take you through a situation or a pathway. You know, only him who knows what is there, and he gives you grace to be able to endure. Because even the food, 3 months I lost 5 kgs because there was no food here. Like, there is no food. You are only eating green vegetables. So it was good to lose, but at the same time, because it was not planned,
it was different, like from what you are used to.
I felt like I am starving, but God gave me grace.
Yeah, she ate a lot of salads.
I was thinking like I am a goat or a cow as I am eating those salads, you know, just an imagination. Anyway, but I like it. Now I am a fan of them. I even make salads for myself. They are everywhere. So we want to say that God has been very, very faithful. And then to even top it all, after 2 years of my stay here, God brought my daughter. God brought my daughter 2 years, at least 1 month before 2 years are over. So I am so grateful to God, because as he says, he has good plans for us. You know, so we are grateful to him, and even for tomorrow and the next day, he is the one who has our plans. And
transitions are good, you know.
Yes.
Those seasons are good because they make you grow, they challenge you, they make you see the world in a different perspective, and they make you appreciate, they make
You
you
really
you really really appreciate.
You really appreciate and you learn,
yes.
and you want to change your community.
Exactly.
In fact, this is like a
Yeah.
learning ground.
Oh yeah, because
When you go back to your country, what you have learned here, you will definitely implement something there.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That is my prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me just talk about time.
Yes.
As we had mentioned here, time is of the essence here.
Yes.
Time is of the essence. Huku hakuna kitu kama African time. You invite people at 5, they come at 7. No. You invite people at 5, they will come at 4:50. They will come even before.
Yeah.
So here time, and that is, I think that is a very good thing to even, carry home, when you go back home, and that is a culture, and very good culture to develop. Being on time, and just being where you're supposed to be at the time when you're supposed to be. So that's something good that we have gotten from being here.
And
Yeah.
also the giving, people give.
Oh, yeah.
Like you cannot go hungry.
Yeah.
Like food. Food is everywhere. You
Yeah,
go to the church.
yes, the
And you
churches.
find food.
Yeah.
Like every week you can be going to a church and get food.
And it's not like ati food mbaya. No, utapata kuku. You will see chicken, cereal.
Even the people who get food
Yeah.
can tell you this is good food. Because
Yeah.
there are people that you cannot think they are, like they are suffering or
Yeah.
they don't have enough, but they go there and get food because
Yeah.
they need it.
Then it's
Yeah.
the churches here given.
So
That is
people
amazing.
People
Yeah.
give, like the malls, the people who have all these things, because I believe they get them from the different malls.
different malls.
So they go get from this one. So it's like another mall created inside the church
Yeah.
to help people who are in need.
That's true.
And that for me is a take home.
It is. It is. That is a take home. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we were saying transitions are good. And just speaking of this, maybe in a sort of in an analogy, you might be in a season of transition, not necessarily moving to a new place, but just an emotion, just feelings, change of jobs. You're in a new season. Maybe you're a new mother, Cynthia.
Exactly.
Maybe you're a new mother. Maybe you are undergoing loss. Maybe you are going through, maybe you just had a job promotion. Whatever it is, whatever season that you are in, just be grateful for that season. However, it may appear as if it's not the best situation to be in, like, of course, we are not happy when loss takes place. We're not happy when grieving takes place, but just remember that God is there with you even in that season. Whether you are celebrating or whether you are crying, God is there with you in that season, and that season will come to pass. It is not going to be there for forever. It's going to pass. And just take in what the lessons that God is teaching you even in that season. Take it positively, learn what you need to learn, seek God, keep seeking God, and He will deliver you from whatever situation that you are in. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Thank
Okay. Thank you so much. Remember to like this video, share it with your friends. If you think that they will find this helpful, please share with them. Na musubscribe pale chini. Kuna a button imeandikwa subscribe. Tafadhalini, please subscribe.
People wanaenda wapi?
Anani?
Where are they subscribing?
Hapo chini tu.
Where? The name of the YouTube.
Oh, our channel is called Hannah Eva, and our goal is to share with you stories of God's faithfulness,
Yes.
true stories of God's faithfulness, and we will be highlighting our personal experiences so that we can be a blessing to you through learning from us. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Tunawapenda sana. Mwah.